Alright, yo, shalom. All praises to the Most High. Yehovah Yehoshua. This is Sounds from YYBY. Yo, let's kill this myth bull crap. Let's kill all this confusion about studios and where studios should be at, where it should be set up at, and what's a real studio, what's not a real studio, and all this bull crap. Now, before I get into my opinion about this, right, and actual facts about some of these things, just to remind you that I've been doing this music stuff, for years. I was dealing with the industry back in the day in Atlanta, the whole up and down the whole East Coast as a rapper. Me and my cousin, my older cousin taught me he taught me about the business. I know a few people in the industry, that do a couple things that we was raised together. I've been around a lot of DJs all my life, so I was one of the we would pack all the records crates inside the car, man, and go hit the spots in the clubs and DJ. I've been around music, dancing and rapping and producing and beat making, using analog equipment, all these things. I've been in bigger studios, small studios, expensive studios, cheaper studios, just to give y'all a heads up, about what I've been, doing with this before all this digital stuff. So now, people kill me with this. He was doing the studio time in the bedroom, and y'all bedroom studio producers and blah 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 blah. Listen, it don't matter where the fuck you do your music at. Now the facts is this: a building is a building, no matter what. The only difference from a house, apartment, a industrial building, they all have walls. The only difference is that when you go to a professional studio, it's acoustic. The walls are acoustic, meaning that the sound can't go through the walls and disturb all the neighbors, man. Disturb all the business people who next to them and interrupt anything. The bass travels and disturbing all the business people based on where your studio is at. That's the difference. It's kind of like when you go to certain clubs, and those studios still padded up, to stop certain frequencies, and they got bass traps and such, right? You can create that same stuff, man, at your crib. You can have a nice dope room or garage. You can turn your garage into a professional studio, whatever it is, if you know what the hell you're doing. It don't matter where it's at. Now, let me give you another analogy, right? You'd be surprised from like the Temptations, the Ohio players, to Marvin Gaye, Marvin C, Teddy Pendergrass. I could name a lot of these, melanin singers back in the day. Hell, probably the Beatles. Some of them found themselves recording in the most ugliest basements ever in cities, recording and get the dopest music out. Because at that time, a lot of quality, studio music at that time, they thought was very dope. The quality of it, it was like an analog vibe. You get a little noise in it and stuff like that. That was the most professional stuff at that time till they met digital, right? So most of the time, it's not about what you use, it's what the hell you know. So yes, a studio can be wherever the hell you want it to be if you have it set up properly and you know what the heck you doing. All this, you have to be in a professional building and blah, blah, blah. Nah, forget all that. Another difference is that, when you go to, bigger studios, it's more of a, it's safe. They got security, probably lock in, lock out. Hell, you could do all that at home. You could do that if you want to do that. You can go get you a damn trailer and hook the back of the trailer up. You got guys who record in hotels now, man. You got artists who record in a hotel. Sometimes they take it to the biggest studio when they get to a city. Sometimes they don't. They put out crazy records. If they recording on MP3s now, just the 2-track, what is that telling you? It's about what you know. It's about, do you understand the science of music and try to get around different things when you mixing and mastering, when you're recording and such, man. Now, Is it better to be in the professional studio? Yes, because they already have everything prepared and already designed particular for many situations. Solo artists, bands, orchestras, whatever it is. Home studios, they design for maybe, like me, solo acts, solo guitarists, such and such, so, and they get a lot of quality out these things. They travel, they pack everything up, they travel, and, they do it. Hell, what's his name? I seen the young boy, the rapper, what's the rapper from Carolina? J. Cole's doing things on the bus. Dr. Dre doing things on the bus. They got their studio built in the back of the bus and they doing their thing. Listen, people, it's about what you know. Understand me. All this myth about, or it's these bedroom producers or these, get that crap out your mouth, man. It's like an insult to people who, some of these people at home, they got way more experience than y'all. They been doing this. That's why they at where they at, because they learned so much and they know what time it is. They say, I don't need all that. I don't need this. I don't need that. It's because I already experienced all the things, the pros and cons. Because once you start getting experience in the music, at the beginning, as a fresh producer, whatever engineer trying to learn things, you invest in so many things because you're trying to find yourself. You're trying to learn, what is what is for, what is not for. So now you're investing, you're wasting a lot of money. But once you get that experience, you realize, like, I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need this. Move that out the way. I don't need this. I don't need it for it. Some people have stuff in the studio just for decoration, just to make it seem like it. People go in and yo, man, this guy got that. He got this. He got the analog things. He got the whole racks and all that. Oh, he know what he doing. No, that doesn't mean always a person know what the hell they doing. What I'm saying, people, is that it don't matter where you do it at. It's all about what you know when you doing it there. It's all about how you set it up, how you got it together. Some of the greatest hip hop records from Nas to Wu-Tang. You'd be surprised where they recorded records at, man. Y'all understand me? You'd be surprised. And those records are still big and huge right now, and everybody still love those records. It's just that simple. You got to know what you're doing. That's it. You got to understand the science of the music from everything. Hell, even the artists back in the day had it worse than us. They had to rap straight through the music, non-stop, without messing up, because they was doing tape or 2 tracks or a 3-track channel, whatever. It's so many things, man. They had to rap straight through, non-stop, without messing up. Now that's some experience, and those type of people can perform on stage without messing up at all. Understand me? So I hope this helped a lot of people who get discouraged about everybody get on YouTube trying to, the professional, the bedroom. Man, some of these bedroom dudes just don't want to pay that stupid money that y'all paying. They know what time it is. They experience. Like me, I experienced so many forms of this situation. I've been in the professional studios, the most ghettoest studios, hole in the wall studios. By me going to different ones, I see the difference. And I see what can be done and what don't have to be done. It's just that simple. And now the young gents, you got to get there. So this is why I'm helping you. This is why YBY.